Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Rsx Rides. So, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys kind of an intro to the Rsx. I realized that I hadn't done one. The car, just kind of came out of the blue with the DIY and never talked about the car. So, here we go. So here she is in all her glory. It's just the base model 06, 5-speed, nothing too special, but as said earlier, I am the second owner. The car had a full service history, and it had its oil changed every 3,000 miles. One thing that is an issue that I noticed was the clutch was never replaced, and now it's kind of giving me some issues, which I can kind of show you guys later what I'm talking about. But so, I picked up the vehicle completely stock. Had stock tires. The headlights were not in the condition that they're currently in. They were yellow, cracked, and nasty. I do believe it was the driver's side fog light housing cover was missing. Besides that, talking about the status of the vehicle, the paint isn't perfect, It's a little hard to see in the dark, but the black shroud in between the two fog lights is discolored. It's more gray, less black. There are chips on the hood in places. And the camera definitely, seems to be picking up a little bit. There are those streaks coming across the hood. So the paint has seen better days. I definitely want to get a paint job eventually. The biggest issue on the car really is going to be this quarter panel damage right here. You can very clearly see what damage I'm talking about here, plus all the scratches in the paint and the little bit of damage to the door. The door still seals, the car's integrity is still fine. This lip here is kind of bent out, but that's just going to be part of the project, and I think I may attempt to do it by myself and fix it myself, but we'll see what ends up happening. The other big negative on this car is this singular dent right here. The car has its issues. It is a 13-year-old car now, so it is what it is. For being a 13-year-old car, I'm really happy to have it in the condition that it's in, knowing that it had one owner. Another issue is this bumper cover is cracked, which I guess is not that big of a deal, but looking over here in the darkness, you truly can't see it. But if you look right in here, you might be able to see those water specks. So I'm definitely gonna have to change out the rear gaskets, the rear taillight gaskets on the car. Walking around a little bit more, if we actually take a trip inside. Alrighty, jumping onto the inside, and I do apologize because it is dark. The best thing that I think I've seen so far about this vehicle, as compared to other RSXs on the market, was the interior. Now, this is the base cloth interior, so it's cloth, but DC5s have great seats. The leathers and the cloth seats are fantastic. But of course, since these are in fact cloth, I don't have to worry about any cracking. They're in great condition, no stains, no nothing. Even right here, in the dark you can barely see it, but there's barely any lines of, I guess you could say, ass fade from sitting in it so long. We do have, and this you're not going to be able to see, my hand is right here, but these are OEM floor mats. We got all three, the two up front and the single piece in the rear. And I did pick up a cargo cover from one of my buddies. Other things done to the car. I do have a full catback. Unfortunately, it's not running on a full catback right now because the bolts at the cat are seized. So tomorrow I will be going to check that out, and I'll definitely have a video for you guys. These are the wheels that I ended up going with. They are JNC's 033s. These are 19 by 8.5s. They're kind of big, kind of flashy for my taste, but they were free on trade with my brother-in-law. He wanted my stocks for his TSX, and he wasn't even using these wheels at all. They were just collecting dust. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely take them. As mentioned, I refinished the headlights and they came out fantastic. I do have HID low beams with the HID fogs. They are violet, but as they warm up, they kind of go from a green to a white to eventually their violet color. And something else I want to mention, today I cleaned out the car, but I pulled the seats out and everything, so I disconnected all the harnesses connected to these seats, and the dreaded SRS light came on. So I'll be coming out with a video on how you can go and reset the SRS light. Alright guys, so that concludes the video. I really hope you enjoyed. I know there wasn't much, but I figured I'd throw that information out there for anyone who is interested. Very soon we'll have the SRS reset video up, and as well we will have that exhaust video coming up and getting the full cat back installed. So you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Wow.